Hey guys, it's Paul, combat veteran, MMA fighter, YouTuber, and today we are checking out the Russian Badger's Chuckles in Flammenwerfer. Flammenwerfer. Let's get into it.
We got drip jokes. Tank joke.
Whoa, he's opening with a bang here. Also, what is going on with that gas mask? That's like I think that's an M40? Yeah, I think that's a modern gas mask on a World War II soldier.
See me stabbing it down GI. Who's the bratwurst now?
Somebody said kraut.
Oh, you came to the wrong swamp, Americans. You came to the wrong swamp.
Hey, yo, I'm about to get bingo.
You're getting the work, baby. You're getting the work.
Somebody say down bad. I'm gonna get bingo. I'm gonna get bingo.
He's still crispy. He didn't want original recipe.
What? All right.
I'm built different. That didn't even hurt, bro.
Welcome to Enlisted, the brand new first-person shooter where you can play as an entire squad at the same time. And I know this looks and sounds a little weird, but I'll explain in a second. Firstly, thank you to Enlisted for sponsoring this video. It is free to play on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X/X, and it's got cross-platform support. Trust me, this
Okay, I'm just going to point this out. So, obviously, I don't know who the guy on the right is. It looks like a cloaker from Payday 2, which is, I guess, who Russian Badger identifies as. On the left, though, you obviously have a USGI with his M65 field jacket. But you see that patch on his left shoulder? That's his unit patch, and that identifies him as a member of the Pennsylvania National Guard, the Keystone State, as they say. Fun fact about the Pennsylvania National Guard is that they, in the pre-2010, were the only state National Guard that fielded an entire brigade combat team, which is completely preposterous, right? They were an entire striker brigade. How Pennsylvania decided that their National Guard needed to just flex hard on everyone else, I don't know. But what was interesting is in the Iraq War, sorry, I'm giving you guys the lore of the Pennsylvania National Guard, so buckle up. In the Iraq War, right, the Army, or the DOD, was like, all right, we are going to go in, defeat Saddam, wrap this thing up, 2 years, done. So they put all their active duty units, they had one full rotation, and after 1 year, they rotated them out and sent in another set of active duty units for the cleanup crew. And then they thought they were going to high-five each other, right, get on their carrier, mission accomplished, and head back. The problem is that insurgency kicked off, and the war was not over. And in fact, they needed a lot more troops. And so, basically the entire Iraq War from like 04 to 06 was fought by National Guard and reserve units, including the entire AO of Mosul, which is like a third of Iraq, was run by the Pennsylvania National Guard and their Stryker Brigade combat team. So yeah, things got weird. Things were wild. They actually still call that like the year of the RC, the year of the reserve component.
shit is fire. The good kind, not the bad kind.
I'm on fire!
But yeah, all the smack people talked on the National Guard. Yeah, the 12 to 20 years of Iraq and Afghanistan where those guys were just like rotating through again and again, definitely dispelled the notion that they don't know what they're doing. And in a lot of cases, they were actually better than active duty units because they would arrive with a robust set of like regular combat skills, but then they also had a bunch of civilian skills. So famously, you know, the original National Iraqi Police Manual was actually the station manual for like Marietta, Georgia, because it happened to be that the police chief was in the National Guard and was on the staff somewhere, and when they realized they didn't have any guide to police operations, he chimed in and was like, actually, guys, we do. Just replace Marietta, Georgia with Mosul, Iraq, and we have how to run a police station.
Register using my link below and get yourself a free bonus. Do it right now. I am no longer asking. Just kidding. That's a joke. This isn't loaded, and it also isn't real. So please play the game because it's awesome, and let me get to that. Enlisted is an incredible hybrid between a realistic shooter and an arcade shooter with unprecedented scale. I've never seen this many GIs blasting 30-06 downrange in my life. Why are you clustered, you gaggle fucks? Spread out. Like, what? is this? The thing is, instead of controlling a single soldier, you're in control of a whole squad, and hitting the Y key at any time lets you swap between members. Like, is there a punk-ass tank ruining your day? Swap from your machine gunner to your demo man and show him what a shape charge feels like.
Wait. I have a demo guy for this. Check this shit out. Oh my god, that's all it took.
Can I borrow that?
Did you just get domed by a sniper while playing your squad leader? Swap to one of your riflemen and save him. Or run away. It's really up to you.
No, I just sniped an officer and the whole team left him to die.
Ooh. Guess we know what kind of officer that was.
Anybody in your squad not controlled by you automatically becomes an AI bot, so you might be shooting at a human, a bot, or if someone's quickly hot swapping when they die, you might just kill the same human player 4 straight times.
You killed one of me, but did you kill all of me?
Alright, this is like some Rick and Morty multiple universe stuff, but I'm kind of into it.
Exactly.
And I love this part of the game because it constantly keeps you in the action, unlike so many other World War II shooters where you spend half the game bleeding out on the ground. Am I right, Dallas?
I'm dying!
We call the whole hot swapping between different squad members mitosis, which probably isn't biologically correct, but once you play a game or two, you'll definitely see what we mean.
World War II would have been a lot easier if you could split off by mitosis.
Yeah, that's, so... The truth is, being able to figure out where your people are is probably one of the hardest things about combat command. The army and the military really has spent an insane amount of money since World War II trying to solve the problem of where the hell is everyone. Which, again, if you think about it, is actually really hard to keep track of. You know, World War II, right? No one has a radio. You come up with a plan. But your maps you don't have satellite imagery. Your maps might be tourist maps from like 1910. So you don't really know what you're going into. If you're lucky, someone updated the maps with aerial reconnaissance photos, but most of the time you probably don't have that priority. And so when you hit the ground and the shooting starts, unless you can see or yell to your battle buddies, you really don't know where they're going. And as Russian Badger pointed out, you can't group up that tight, right? So you've got to spread out so you don't get all taken out by one artillery shell. So yeah, as a commander, it becomes really hard to know where your people are doing. How is your fire support by fire element doing? Are they pinned down? Did they encounter something on the way there? Or have they effectively suppressed the enemy? You have no idea. You just kind of have to guess and hope, right? And it really makes, when you think about it, it makes you appreciate just how good you had to be to conduct even basic maneuvers, right? To be able to flank an enemy, suppress them, to come up with a plan and execute it and explain it in a way that everyone could follow it. You just really makes you appreciate the old school leaders who, without technology, were able to do, frankly, anything, right? It's kind of a miracle.
Technically, there is a normal mode where you're controlling one dude and one dude only, called Lone Fighters, for a more hardcore tactical feel, but we were having so much fun with the chaos of squads, we barely even played it.
The woods outside of A is looking like a damn movie, bro. I need help over here. Oh, God.
Speaking of movies, holy shit did they ever nail the environments. The beaches of Normandy are something straight out of Saving Private Ryan, and the fact that I landed on the German side of the beach most of the time.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm mowing dudes down. Try to be a waste of ammo, please. Your kneecaps are gone. Oh, you're dead too. I can pretty well get them fresh out the boat. Like you taking a stride or two and you getting cut down. Almost like the dude is mid-phrase. Like, I can't believe I missed.
You must be.
It's funny. We're now in an era where the last World War II veterans are in their late 80s or early 90s. And so now we can, it's transitioned to the point where it can be a historic event and is not like a real emotional event, right? Like you would never have a, super realistic, Afghanistan war simulator where you played as the Taliban on like force on force, right? That'd be a little too real for people, right? But this is, 70 years ago? God.
Goofy, you think you're getting off this beach and it's just a picture of Goofy walking on the beach?
Oh, I think that guy accidentally cooked his grenade too long. He forgot to let that bitch go. We're just out here, you know, making sure the allies don't get up the beach.
Because fuck him, that boy.
If the Battle of Normandy is a little too sandy for you, why not try out the Battle of Moscow? There's plenty of snow, plenty of tanks, and plenty of anti-material rifles ready to punch planet-sized holes into just about anything.
Oh shit, I can pen the wall? Oh, y'all fucked up now.
Yo, I have a PT.
Yo, I have that helmet. Hold on. This is an actual Soviet helmet, by the way. This is not a reproduction. I ordered this from Russia.
PRD, so I'm ready to blow a crater into someone.
Obviously, it wasn't from World War II, but they really didn't update the design at all. I mean, look at this thing. It's got leather and twine holding the inside together, right? This thing was designed to be protection on a budget.
Very much a heavy tank.
Oh, I
Very
got
much
somebody! I nailed
I love how that's the actual Soviet anti-material rifle.
you right in the chest, Koala. Ooh.
Badger, you asshole.
Dog, is that your whole ass tank? Oh, that's your whole ass tank. I think I hit your gas.
I love how this game has the exact same hit mechanic as World of Tanks. Like, they may have actually stolen the code.
Tank, dog. Oh, shit.
Big potatoes with more armor than this.
I just pulled up. Is this a good spot?
These are almost
Got
one.
him. On the move. On the move. I'm gonna finish you off with a fucking knife.
Beta Squad comes next, and man, have you got some choices here. From regular-ass trooper squads with Kar 98Ks, which you can have 9 of, by the way, so before you call it a shitty bolt action, remember that I've got a fucking school bus of Germans ready to prove you wrong.
Yeah, actually, if you've never operated a Mauser, the action is so smooth. It's spring-assisted, and you can really cycle rounds. And frankly, you don't want to go semi-automatic with something as big as a 8mm round, which is the German equivalent of our 308. Right, the rounds are just too big and too bulky. You want to try to make them count. That said, the Garand's ability to shoot semi-automatic was pretty decisive.
Kar 98K is actually a good rifle, though. I like it a lot.
Fucks the bees.
Triple. I'm fucking nuts.
Ass alters are basically troopers with full auto SMGs because the trench isn't gonna clear itself, especially when Heavenly's dumbass refuses to leave it and needs some 9mm encouragement sent his way.
Hey, Badger, I need to kill one of your phones real quick. Let me hold that MP4. Let me hold that MP4, you man.
No. How are you taking those rounds? Oh, it is 9mm. That actually kind of makes sense.
Gunners are quite the addition to a team because no matter how outnumbered you are, an MG34 can solve between 800 and 900 problems per minute.
Gamers inbound.
Gamers. Oh man, I like that sight picture though. That's nice.
It's okay. I have a very good machine.
You notice how you can adjust the distance, right? This is point blank, so the dial is all the way at the bottom. But if he was to actually try to reach out and engage, let's say like a tank formation or soldiers much further away, you would raise the little dial on that sight, and it would change the elevation of the rifle, getting you to point it up a little bit, or the machine gun.
It does not matter,
Giving the bullets enough arc and to travel faster and hit their target.
Goose.
They're on the wall. They're on the wall. They're coming in.
They think they can take me. You dumb motherfucker. Oh my.
I mean, okay, listen, you gotta see like 80 your battle buddies like dead there, and you gotta know. Have a grenade, toss it over the wall. Think.
Godfish in a barrel! In a
They're AI.
barrel! No, he threw a frag and I was already in a different spot. That was perfect. Alright, I still got dudes. I still got shooters alive. Yeah, punked!
Still got mitochondria at sea.
This is the spot,
It's
Heavenly.
you with the MG.
What you can do is, Heavenly, you can shoot and then swap to your other dudes that also has an MG34 and they don't know which one of you is human. And you can just always play musical chairs.
Snipers are self-explanatory, and I don't use them. I no-scope Jello with one once, and that's that.
Das ist mein soul brother.
Oh,
Please
no
never
scope,
get-
Jello, get
get
no
all back.
scope.
Bomber is Demo Man, and this is a fantastic time to remind
I love how he explains the entire role in one word, and I know exactly what he's talking about. Demo man.
you that Enlisted is currently in open beta because my chat was going nuts that there's no bazooka, no Panzerschreck, and no Panzerfaust right now. But they just added the Panzerfaust while I was animating this video with the Battle of Berlin. I'd be shot if Guided doesn't have the other two eventually, and I had plenty of fun with the Piat anyways. A shape charge and a big-ass spring works for me.
Alright.
Y'all.
Shape charge in a spring?
Low in the valley.
Yeet! Oh, that's a double! That hits him so hard! Oh, I got him. I killed at least 2. He's not quite exploded yet, though.
Okay, also, that sight picture is also cool. 50, what is it, 75 and 110 meters? That's pretty dope. Just have the holes there.
Go down, you bitch! There you go.
There you go.
Done. Flame Trooper is best class regardless of team. You've got the Flammenwerfer 35 on the Germans and the M1 on the Americans. Perfect for exacting revenge on all those bunker campers on the beach. You get what you fucking deserve.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'm in the bunker.
Yeah, they also use this in Vietnam. I think it's a war crime now to use flame weapons. That said, the U.S. does have white phosphorus, which burns hot and cannot be extinguished. Not with water. I'm sure there's some chemical that can shut the reaction down, but it burns, like, melts through, like, engine blocks. And that's officially why we still have Willy P in our arsenal, is to attack materiel, right? You could have some Willy P hit a tank, and it may just chew through the armor right down to the engine. It's also carried in grenade form to, like, disable your material or enemy, like, vehicles so they don't, get back in them and follow you. Which is, I was really curious when I was watching the U.S. withdraw from Afghanistan. They literally had their soldiers using, like, a crowbar to, like, bash things in the vehicles. And I'm like, guys, we have white phosphorus grenades for exactly this reason. Like, you just set it on the engine block, it's like opening a can of soup. Set it on the engine block, peel it off, walk away, let the thing burn straight through. You're fine.
I'm in the bunker.
All right, I'm coming in.
I got the flamethrower out. Oh, burn, baby, burn!
Roasted toast.
Yep. I'm just gonna cover the whole thing in fire, so nobody can even step foot in here. I mean, where are you gonna step?
All right,
You're
we
just gonna
got it.
immediately catch on fire as soon as you come in here. All right, we're good. Oh no,
Oh, he's trapped himself in a wall of flame.
that is more Germans. They actually did step on all of that fire and die. That's hilarious. Believe me when I say that I could have made this entire video about the flamethrower. The ability to seal off entrances, exits, and flat out torch an entire room in seconds makes me feel some type of way. Don't peek me. Do not peek me while I have this out.
I love how they're just like, Demo Man, Pyro. All they did was make Team Fortress 2 where you can cycle through the glasses. That's what I'm hearing. Sniper.
Yo, don't peek, don't peek. He has an
We sort of have heavy with the machine gunner.
M2 flamethrower, don't peek. Oh, that is a bad
Haven't seen a medic. Haven't seen a spy.
guy. Drop shot flamethrower, baby. Oh, you're all getting the business. Oh my.
Okay, I'm going to point out that if you lit a crate of ammo on fire, it would blow up. And this is what's known as a bad idea.
God, the dude's coming in here. Oh, yeah.
Howdy,
You're
partner.
not coming through here.
Partner.
I'm sorry.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
You're a little crispy. Oh,
fucking
no,
pretty
Heavenly,
fun.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean for
Fuck it,
that
I'm
to
a little
happen.
done around the edges. I need
It's all
to
right.
tan
We're already
anyway.
ready for a cremation. We'll make it happen. Radio operators and mortarmen are complete fucking garbage. Correct me if I'm wrong, hardcore enlisted players, but in my experience, they're ass. I don't know if the action shifts too quickly or enemies avoid it, but I have dropped these things boatloads of times without any major results. Pilots do the job so much better, because who cares about arty when you can drop 500-pound bombs on a bee 6 times? Okay, here we go.
Oh god, I can
Oh, you can literally be a pilot. Oh, okay.
hear it.
21 kills, baby! 21 in a
21?
single pass. As
Spread out. Don't let one bomb or artillery shell kill your whole squad. Spread out.
long as you remember to not crash until your bombs explode, because if you die before they detonate, you won't get credit for the kills, which is like the whole point.
This should be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You killed everybody. All I see is Badger
The
kills all these
walk-off.
people, and then there's also Badger kills Heavenly, Austin, Grouse, Bada.
Tankers are available if you'd rather keep your vehicle play on the ground, and they're dangerous yet challenging to use.
They moved a whole lot slower back in the 1940s. What the fuck?
There's a dude standing on my tank. I don't think they can do anything to me.
Yeah, so, okay, one point about 1940s tanks versus modern tanks is that one of the constraints these tanks are under, and if you ever played World of Tanks, they really capture this, and that is the fact that they aren't gyroscope stabilized, which means that, of course, you have to, if you want to be a stable shooting platform, you have to come to a complete stop, aim, fire, and then move. So the best way to think of a tank in the 40s was not like a really dynamic weapon, but instead like a rolling armored artillery piece, right? So it gave some level of armor support, or it gave fire support, and it provided armored cover for infantry. So that's the better way to think of it, right? Modern tanks, in contrast, use a gyroscope so that even as the treads oscillate up and down, the barrel remains completely stabilized, meaning that it can move and shoot, right? And so that sort of proved able to really change the tactics of tank warfare.
I don't think they can do anything. Oh, I just shot that guy's shins off. Oh my god, this is like a... Oh, this is a firing squad. Get over, crosshairs. Get over. Oh, fuck up.
Yeah, just like that.
Nice
Fuck
shot.
out of here, B. Get it down. Get your turret down, you fucking idiot.
Bro.
There we go. That works.
I built around here,
Oh, that's
bro.
a 5-piece.
Damn, bro.
And last but not least, the engineer, who is engineered to solve the only problems that matter.
Practical problems. Cool. Yeah, I told you, this is just Team Fortress 2.
With spawns being so far from objectives, an engineer building a single new spawn can completely change the course of a game, not to mention the barbed wire and sandbags he's got for fortifying a position.
That's gonna be a toasty one, Grouse. Somebody gets stuck on barbed wire, I'm gonna burn their ass to a crisp.
I mean, they're already on the grill, bro. Just gotta turn up the heat.
That's pretty funny.
Good one to you.
Good one.
Slam dunk.
All right, I'm gonna have a really good spawn near B.
You can take up to 6
I love how Team Fortress 2 over 12 years has finally like dialed the balance of classes just right. And then some other random game is like, oh, we're not stealing your copyright, but all of our classes have the same skills yours do with the same game modes on probably the same sized maps.
different
Really makes you appreciate just how like forward-looking Team Fortress 2 was.
squads into combat because
It's still great. If you haven't been to MHGR, I stream it every week. It's a blast.
different maps will suit different classes, and flame troopers are the perfect example. Flame troopers on maps with bunkers and houses, cash. But on maps with open fields or swamp, tragic. It reminds me of Hitchbot. Like, Hitchbot in Canada, great. Hitchbot in the US, not so great.
Who's heard the story of Hitchbot? Hitchbot was just
Oh my god, the history of Hitchbot. Alright, well they're gonna cover it, so I don't have to. Thanks, guys.
trying to show the difference, or just show human cooperation with one another.
Oh, well this is naivete.
So he would just hitchhike across the country and he's a robot. So like people have to just show their kindness. In Canada, he made it coast to coast. In the US, he was immediately beaten to death in Philadelphia.
Did you see the autopsy for Hitchbot? He was beaten with a blunt object, stabbed, shot at with paintballs, and then stabbed again.
Somebody in Philly thought he had a Dallas Cowboys jersey on.
Okay, listen, I'm from Philly. We're horrible people. We're just listen, Philly has a moral compass all its own. This is a city that booed Santa Claus. This is the city that threw batteries at a player who committed the heinous crime of getting traded and then having the gall to play against the Phillies in Philadelphia, right? Like this is just who we are, man. It's just dyed in the wool. Look, I even have a Geno's cheesesteaks, which is the better cheesesteak, by the way, for those of you keeping track at home. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's just how Philly is, man. You just gotta deal with it.
Hitchbot, who's your favorite quarterback? And then you start saying Troy Aikman, and then just
I love how chat doesn't even forgive. They're just like, that's Philly. Yup, that's Philly.
Yep.
His arms are fucking.
Yeah, they tore his arms off.
I love this country, baby. USA, baby.
And if 10 plus classes isn't enough for you, you can even mix and match. Like I've got a squad that's primarily machine gunners, but also has a single engineer, radio man, and bomber to build spawn points, call in artillery, and blow up motherfucking tanks. This is where progression comes in, and I swear I'm not busting out a fucking Excel spreadsheet to min-max this shit into oblivion. I'll just speed run it with simple terms. And go. Fuck. and go. Campaign is where you unlock things by gaining experience or buying
this is actually
levels.
really
Squad
heavy.
upgrades let you add more guys to your squad or different types of guys to your squad. You want an extra engineer? Start Engi here. Personnel upgrades gives you higher ranking guys, and workshop upgrades give you higher ranking weapons. Logistics is where you can buy individual items to equip to individual soldiers. Sure, you may have unlocked the MG42 in campaign, but you need to get one here to put one in a soldier's hand. Same goes for every other item, and keep in mind every soldier in every squad, more or less, has a primary, secondary equipment, sidearm, grenades, mines, and a med kit. Hot damn. So you can see, there's some serious depth to the game. Hell, you can even gain perks for your squad members like the ability to jump extra high and Air Jordan your way over barbed wire.
Don't come through the front door.
Oh, I will.
Barbed wire.
I fucking
Yeah, that sounds like a disaster.
will. I hopped that shit.
Oh, that.
Dude, laying out concertina wire is a huge pain in the ass. We used to, so we had a helipad at our FOB, right, or our COP really. COP is Combat Outpost. It's smaller and jankier than a FOB, but they all have helipads, right? For good reason. You know, you've got to have be able to call in helicopters. But what you also can't have is people on your damn helipad. So it was kind of framed by razor wire. We call it concertina wire. It's sort of like barbed wire, not quite. You still can't get on the helipad. But what we would do is it was a large open field. So logically, we would play football on the helipad. And but man, the end zones were the concertina wire. You know what you're thinking? Thinking that's a dumb idea. You're correct, but you've never been in the military. So sure enough, right? It would be like, I would say, a weekly occurrence that someone would get sliced up on the concertina wire, or someone would throw a Hail Mary, miss the pass, and then the ball is trapped in a nest of concertina wire, and someone has to draw the short straw to like weave through it all, not get sliced open, and fish out the ball. It was maybe the worst possible setup. Anyway, we shortly thereafter instead built a volleyball court.
That's what I like, the legs.
Yeah, I have the jump upgrade. These
got
Air
the hog,
Jordan
bro.
that barbed wire.
Basically, the more you play, the more you unlock. The more you play with a squad, the better they become, and the more you complete tasks and challenges, the more guns and equipment you'll have available. The end. Keeping it real, spending money on the game will fast track you in a lot of ways. So if you see yourself playing it for a while, the $10 for premium to supercharge your XP gain is worthwhile, but not mandatory. The homies and I could still slap everyone's shit and take dubs with level 0 normie classes after spending no money because bolt action's one shot to the chest and our tactics are unmatched.
Wow. Goose and Clue, you're really just gonna cap an extra dude at the buzzer and beat me?
Goddamn right.
Wow.
Goddamn right.
Ooh, that's a flex.
I know you found a dude eating a chocolate bar and you just offed him just so you
down
could
on
pop
the
your
MRE.
name up.
It's your last
I'm eating
meal.
right now.
We found the guy from the second level of Modern Warfare 2, dude, just sitting behind the.
Is he eating Pop-Tarts? Which kind of Pop-Tarts? Hot chocolate. Wait, they make hot chocolate Pop-Tarts? Okay. Pop-Tart tier list. S tier, s'mores. A tier, strawberry, no frosting. B tier, birthday cake, maybe. Everything else is F tier, right? Cinnamon something, F tier. Super oversweetened strawberry with strawberry frosting, F tier. What else is F tier? All of it, all the rest of it. This hot chocolate sounds promising. I'm gonna speculate and say it would probably land itself in B tier, maybe A tier, right? But yeah, no, there's only one S tier s'mores flavor, and there's only one S tier Pop-Tart, and that's s'mores.
Cover eating a Pop-Tart.
They gonna find those dry ass crackers in the autopsy, big man.
Yeah, before you shit on the default class for being shitty, Koala shot down Clue's plane with a single Kar-98K bullet, so I don't want to hear
I'm
it.
gonna nail him.
Oh God, you got me. Oh my God.
Did I just hit you?
Dude, you took out my wing. I'm going down.
Oh my god.
see me
Do
spinning?
not say there's a hole in your left. Oh God, wow. That's actually pretty
Nice
nuts.
shot, dude.
What did you hit him with? A
dude, that was
45?
one
What'd you hit me with?
I smacked you through the wing with a Kar-98.
Wow.
shit.
You
That
dick.
was shot of the century right there.
Nice.
Still lose the war though.
flex.
Not to mention the fixed weapons that everyone has access to. Like the MG42 as a primary may be unlocked way late in the tech tree, but there are dozens scattered around ready to mow down entire squads.
Oh, there's all kinds of dudes over here. I got an MG42 behind enemy lines, dog. Oh my god. Kill feed. Kill feed. Oh, how does it feel now using the MG42 on your own, guys?
Don't go thinking the Americans are lacking in their tech tree either, because I can assure you that the bar, which I now just see as a full auto Garand, and the trench gun ain't nothing to fuck with.
What caliber does a bar shoot?
30-06.
Does it? I thought 30-06, really?
It's literally a full auto M1 Garand.
Oh my god, the firing line on B. Oh yeah, they're downstairs.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Oh no, don't worry, I'll get it.
Oh, they gotta
I'll get
play
it.
it.
Oh, Germans.
Whoa, this guy's coming in.
Whoa, God, they're getting scragged. They're getting scragged, baby. Trench gun, baby. Trench gun, go burn. Oh, that's a quad.
Dude.
Trench gun for a reason. They call it a trench gun for a reason, boys. That's a triple. I'm reloading. You think you're beat
Okay, the trench gun is just sick. If you've never seen Garand Thumb's video of the trench gun, it's actually pretty dope.
me with a slam firing shotgun? I don't
It's just a classic.
think so. That's pretty funny, Spartan. It's funny because that was basically the logic of the Mandalorians. Jedis can block lasers. Okay, have fun with this buckshot.
And in the 4 days that I streamed it while recording, we only lost, I think, 1, maybe 2 games. So to challenge ourselves, we rounded things out with an offline Normandy game of Pasta, Stretchy, and I on the Axis versus Heavenly, Jello, and Bada on the Allies. And man, was it ever fun to cosplay the Germans.
Get clapped on, you kraut motherfucker. Yeah.
Good morning.
God.
Good morning! Oh, man.
I didn't die. I'm built different. That didn't even hurt, bro.
Yo, why the sky hurt?
But I'm built different.
Yeah, we can't. What's up?
Yellow, that's a very dangerous thing to do, I will have you know.
Why?
Because I will show you why. I will show you the light side. Oh, you're definitely gonna burn to death.
I will show
I don't
you
care.
a fucking bullet.
You still burn to death.
Yeah, that is not how you clear a bunker. You clear a bunker with grenades, guys. Why even do any of this stuff? Clear it with grenades.
You still burn to death. God
Yo, you
damn
gotta
it, you fell for
understand.
it. Bitch. I have no bullets left.
I thought you just made it real personal, Badger.
No, that's my only choice. My team is so fucking bad.
But even with me stacking over 100 bodies, I still couldn't fight fate. So we ran it one more time with Heavenly swapping up for Grouse in a final showdown where I pulled out all the stuff.
I'm building sandcastles on that beach, bro.
Yo, the gulag on D-Day probably looked like fucking Woodstock.
Let's fucking go! I got 6 bombs that are all 250 kilograms.
Let's see, you got 21 last time. Super hard.
17. No, you're not. I'll
Damn.
show you a Flammenwerfer. Fuck out of here.
But we turned down lo-fi hip-hop and relax too.
Lo-fi hip-hop beats to storm Normandy.
It's my only option.
I have an MG42. How? Fucking how?
I'm pretty good at quick scoping. I played World of War a lot as a kid.
Don't get up, you bitch. I got you.
Alright, you know what? Your fucking plate's split in half.
Dude, if you guys haven't shot with a bolt-action World War II rifle, it is so much fun. Just the iron sights and the action, it's like, you're just like, how did anyone win a war with these?
I die, Americans! Yes! Bombs away! Come on, hit me. Hit me, baby! That's 6.
Nope, you can't shoot me. I see you trying, but you'll fail.
You will not succeed.
Fuck.
You just can't compete with this shit up close. It's just not
Yeah, what the
happening, bud.
fuck is that?
It's an MG42, dog.
It's funny, they train you with a battle rifle or a carbine to engage with your target's center mass, right there, right? But with a machine gun, they tell you to engage right around waist height. Just literally separate legs from bodies.
Basically the closest thing that they had to a laser beam back in 39. Sorry, 42, whatever.
All right, how's the plane work?
How the fucking plane work?
Dude, this is walky as shit.
You do not get to say that's wonky shit.
That's okay, the plane is the weapon.
Bulldoze the entire trench. You don't get to do that. Don't cap that fast. Stop!
Whoa, where'd all these Americans come from?
No, Badger, please.
I love how they're actually correctly dive bombing. This is how that would work, right? So the Germans never used what they called strategic bombing, right? But the Americans and British would have large aircraft carrying a phenomenal number of bombs. Then when they wanted to drop them, they would get in this stable formation and they would get roughly over their target and they would just area blast the whole thing. But for precision airstrikes, right, that's not really precise. So they would do is have what they call dive bombers, and those were almost like between a fighter and a strategic bomber. And what you would do is you would dive straight down with the bomb underneath. You would line up your target with literally your sights visually. Then you would uncouple the bomb, and you would pull up, and the bomb would continue on its trajectory and explode. It was a pretty innovative way to do close air support before we had, almost any of the things that we now rely on, right? Smart bombs and lasers and et cetera, et cetera.
Let's go! Oh, I still got a massive kill feed! Yo!
I don't want to say no team, but
171. Yeesh.
we had a dude on our team named Sus Bedstain.
I don't want to hear anything. And if all that wasn't enough, the Battle of Berlin campaign is now available, which means you can finally PM with the Panzerfaust and a double-barrel shotgun. Maybe not the double-barrel shotgun, but an M30 drilling from the Luftwaffe ain't bad.
You better put that shit in reverse, Terry. You're not making it through there. You came to the wrong zone, rookie.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, that's unnaturally close for though maybe a shape charge wouldn't have that much shrapnel, but yeah. You're not going to catch me shooting anybody with a shape charge that close.
Das macht viel Spaß, which in German means that shit bangs. So be sure to check out Enlisted for free down below. You won't regret it. I'm not going to put you under the gun and threaten you like a deserter. Just know that it's an absolute blast and totally worth it.
Deserter, and then it just executes you. You just get shot by an officer immediately. Changing your mind, young man.
Oh, okay. He's got the Soviet outfit. Got it. Damn, my helmet's in better shape than his is.
All right, so
thank you for something to put in the bingo card. Thank you.
My favorite game on Enlisted.
And that's about it. I'd like to thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate you letting me borrow your eyeballs for like 20 minutes. And be sure to tune in next time when we don't visit Philadelphia.
Philly's great. Cheesesteaks. Okay, well, there you go. I solved the problem of all you guys who complain about whether or not I should view the ads. That entire video was one ad, and we watched the whole thing, right? So, there you go, right? And I always link to the videos in the description, but I'll definitely link to this one. Guys, if you want to help me out, first off, channel memberships are the way to do it. That's that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should also hit if you haven't already. Channel members get exclusive access to rooms on the Discord. They get to submit and vote on what video I watch on Fridays, and they have priority access to join my party when I stream multiplayer. Also, if you want some cool merch, right, I've got the merch store, all kinds of fun stuff there. Link is also down below in the description. And what else? I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.